Hi everyone, my name is Ricardo Villalta and this is my video introduction. A little bit about my background. I'm originally from San Antonio, Texas, and I've lived in the Palm Springs area for the majority of my life. My parents are from El Salvador, and I'm a new father of an 8-month-old daughter. Her name is Sabrina, and here she is at her first time to the beach. She loves the water when we go to the pools, but she didn't like the beach, maybe because it was too cold. But overall, we're very thankful that we have such a happy and calm baby. And she's just starting to crawl, so she's becoming a handful, but she's amazing. Here's a picture of my girlfriend and I, and then her name is Sierra. I threw in a picture of myself when I traveled to Singapore because that's one of my many hobbies. And here are a few pictures. On the far right is my host family that I stayed with for a couple of weeks while I was in Borneo. It's an island in Indonesia. And while I was there, I was able to experience a lot, and that's what led me into education. Below that is me standing in front of Times Square, New York. On the left is when I went skydiving in Arizona. Above that is the Statue of Liberty. This is a rugby team that I played with when I was in Arizona. And then below that is when I crossed the equator with my friend who was a priest. I also have traveled to a lot of other countries that I didn't take pictures of, and I don't have access to those pictures anymore. But I spent some time in London, Madrid, Spain, Morocco, throughout Central America, Mexico, Guatemala, El Salvador, and Nicaragua. And I've also been to Japan several times. But again, I don't have any pictures of those right now. I just can't find them. Some of my education and experience. I actually started college as a mechanical engineering major. For about 3 years, I was at Embry-Riddle in Arizona studying alternative energy because I really wanted to make a difference in technology. I love science, so I thought that was the fit for me. But as the years went on, I slowly realized that the engineering way of life wasn't for me. I didn't see myself in that style. That wasn't really my pace, so I was looking for something that was more my way of living. Because I love to interact with others, I love to get out, and I love to help others and make a difference. And so I went to Southeast Asia on a missionary trip in 2015, and that's where I realized that teaching was my passion, because I spent a couple of weeks in the villages teaching English to some of the village school children there, in this school community that they had. And that's where I really realized that that's what I wanted to do for the rest of my life. That's where I had that realization. And so I came back to the States, and that's when I transferred to Laverne, and that's where I got my bachelor's in educational studies. And currently I'm in a single subject credential program for science, and I'm also doing a master's program. I'm also a tutor at Raymond Cree Middle School here in Palm Springs part-time, and I've been a behavior therapist for a couple of years. And why I chose to become an educator, like I mentioned earlier, it's really because I wanted to provide equal opportunities for all students from low-income areas, from diverse backgrounds, students that are ESLs, students with special needs. I really think it's important for educators to be as well-rounded as possible, so that they can be as adaptable to their students as they can be. So that's a little bit about myself. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching.